What's up, everybody, and welcome back to What's New with ME. I am your host, Ali Mehdaoui, and today's lineup is stacked. National Guards in Chicago. Yup, we're talking boots on the ground, lawsuits in the air. Gaza and Israel, dare I say it? Yeah, baby, peace on paper with people actually celebrating in the streets. Our government shut down day 9, hallway brawls, sombrero memes, and nations asking, wait, this is democracy? And in sports, the Yankees dropped the ball, another chapter of misery, while the U-20 World Cup gives Morocco, Colombia, and USA a shot at rewriting destiny. Let's dive right in. Chicago and the National Guard. So President Trump sent about 500 National Guard troops into the Chicago area. That's 200 from Texas, 300 from Illinois. The mission? Protecting ICE facilities, specifically Broadview, which is now fenced, barricaded, and looks like a scene from Call of Duty. Local leaders are furious. Governor J.B. Pritzker says it's an unconstitutional overreach, calling it a straight-up invasion. He even dared Trump, if you come to my people, you come through me. Come on, man. That's like some Rocky and Drago energy right there. Meanwhile, Trump's out here saying Mayor Minion Johnson and Governor Pritzker should be jailed for failing to protect ICE officers. The Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth thought this was a great time to fat-shame Pritzker. Yes, while democracy teeters, the Pentagon is out here doing playground insults. Social media is having a field day. Polls show 58% of Americans say the military should only deal with external threats, not city hall scuffles. But here's where we are, debating whether Chicago needs tanks or just better dialogue. Court challenges are already moving. Federal Judge April Perry is weighing whether this deployment is even legal. Protesters and journalists warn they are at risk of injury. And yeah, rubber bullets and tear gas don't exactly scream public safety. Bottom line, troops on the ground, lawyers are sharpening out their pencils, and the city looks more like a war zone than a Midwest metropolis. Gaza and Israel, a ceasefire at last. Now, for some rare good news, Israel and Hamas signed a ceasefire and hostage deal. And yes, people are celebrating. Here's what's on paper. Number 1, Israel begins partial withdrawal from Gaza. Number 2, Hamas frees the remaining hostages. Number 3, Israel releases hundreds of Palestinian prisoners. And in Gaza, families literally dance in the streets. Relief mixing with grief. And in Tel Aviv's hostage square, supporters lit candles and cheered, hoping loved ones would finally come home. UN Secretary General Guterres called it a step toward Palestinian statehood. Advocacy groups, though, Jewish, Palestinians, and human rights bodies are cautiously optimistic. They're basically saying, yeah, this is historic, but let's not kid ourselves. The hardest part starts now. Governance of Gaza, disarmament, rebuilding trust, still massive mountains ahead. On social media, hashtags like ceasefire Gaza and hashtag Gaza ceasefire are everywhere. TikTok numbers show about 17 pro-Palestinian posts for every pro-Israel one, though Israel posts tend to have higher engagements. People are emotional, they are skeptical, they are hopeful all at once. And in a surreal twist, Hamas leadership praised Donald Trump for brokering the deal. Imagine that. The same man sending troops to Chicago is also credited with calming a 2-year war in Gaza. History's sense of irony never misses. But for now, let's embrace the celebration. Families hugging, kids daring to smile again, a little bit of hope piercing through years of smoke. And honestly, the world could use more of that. Shutdown, day 9. Hallway brawls and meme wars. Back home, Washington is still closed for business. The ninth day of shutdown has lawmakers pacing the halls, yelling at each other like it's Real Housewives Capitol Hill edition. Air traffic controllers are skipping shifts. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy even threatened to fire them if they don't show. Essentially, programs like WIC are running out of fumes, and states are warning they might not get reimbursed when the mess ends. And the people, well, biased polls say 67% blame Republicans and 63% blame Democrats. So basically, everyone is mad at everyone. Meanwhile, the shutdown has turned into a meme war. Gavin Newsom dropped an AI-generated Minion Mike Johnson video, and the White House responded to the View's criticism with sombrero memes. Yes, your tax dollars are on hold, but AI memes are fully funded. Federal workers are crying out on TikTok, showing empty bank accounts, missed bills, and a whole lot of exhaustion. Social media is angry, cynical, and satirical all at once. Theatrics over negotiation. Memes over meals, symbolism over substance. This isn't a government shutdown, it's a government reality show. And now in sports, Yankees and U-20 surprises, a quick hit in the sports world. Yankee fans, I wish I had better news. Another tough loss, another bummer stretch. Hope is fading faster than Aaron Judge's patience at the plate. But let's shift to a brighter light. The U-20 World Cup in Chile. Morocco came out swinging with a 2-0 win against Spain, the last Olympic gold medalist. 2-1 win against Brazil, the last World Cup champ, Common Bowl champ, and America's champ. An early ticket to the round of 16 facing South Korea for a chance to make the quarterfinals in history for a country that is in need of a positive spin since the Gen Z 212 protests. They are already being called the dark horse to watch. USA youth squads got a real bite this year too, and Colombia, quiet so far, but history has already been made to the quarterfinals, so don't count them out. Their youth pipeline has shocked before. Bookies, however, are favoring Argentina and Mexico, but Morocco's upset. USA's raw energy and Colombia's grit make this a wide open one. So that's it for today. Chicago streets look like a standoff. Gaza and Israel actually and finally get a moment of peace. Washington's leaders fight memes instead of bills, and the future of soccer just might be written by Morocco, by Colombia, or even the US of A. I'm Ali Mehdaoui, and this has been What's New with ME. Stay informed, stay hopeful, and hey, let's celebrate the good where we can find it. Because some days, that's all we've got. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.
In a world of digital noise, your brand deserves a command center. Welcome to ME Studios, where your vision doesn't just get captured, it gets amplified. This isn't just another production space. This is your complete media powerhouse. Our multi-unit facility in New Jersey is engineered for brands that refuse to be overlooked. We transform your voice into professional podcasts streaming on Spotify, Amazon Music, and beyond. Your stories become headlines across 300+ media outlets, including Fox, ABC. Behind every viral moment is strategy. Our content creation and SEO campaigns don't just chase trends, they create them. From concept to distribution, we build the digital presence others envy. Your brand, your voice, your time to dominate. Visit the mestudios.net and turn potential into impact.